Life is like an out-of-control banana boat, or maybe an out-of-control school bus, and I'm driving it, and I crash it into my own butthole. I would need some mouth-to-butthole resuscitation. Ha 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 ha. Did you hear what I just said? That's pretty funny. Seriously though, I put my tongue in a man's asshole once. Here is a story about it that I am very proud of. I was at the mini mall shopping for butthole fungus ointment, and I meet a man in a JCPenney changing room. He started off by asking me if I knew where the restrooms are, 'cause he has to take a mean shit, and I said, nope. And he said, well, your face looks like a pretty good restroom. And I said, wait, what? And somehow I end up with him in a changing stall, with my lips forming a perfect circle around his asshole, and he shits into my mouth with enough force that makes me shit as well. And it was like a hippopotamus chugging brown gravy out of a butthole that belongs to a man that has been surviving on chili beans for an entire year. And his whole body looks like one giant anus, and it's like somebody is shooting mud out of a Stargate portal. Wait, no, that's a terrible analogy. I know a better one. It's like the fire department bursting into my home, because I am an incompetent faggot who can't cook chili beans without starting a fire. And one of the firemen is like, wow, that boy is a total faggot. And another one is like, this is my 11th time coming here this week. I am gonna shove a can of chili beans up that son of a bitch's asshole. I could be home right now, jacking off to midget porno. And then another one is all like, well boy, guess what? We got a problem, 'cause now we all have erections. You ever wax a carrot before, boy? And they all stare at me, and I'm like, holy fuck nards. And I say, now you listen to me, you crazy assholes. Back off. I've already been through some bullshit, man. You ever been raped by goddamn space aliens? Probably not, 'cause I tell you what, I know from experience, you're not supposed to ask them for spare change. Those goddamn space aliens get mad. I mean, like real mad, all cursing and throwing things at me. I got hit in the head with a toaster one time. I had to go to the hospital, and one of the firemen is all like, hey, that faggot is acting like a real faggot right now, and he's all grabbing his penis as he says that, and I'm like, hold on, you know what? I see what's happening here. No, this bullshit is for my darling wife, who is also a fat, hungry bitch, and I point at my dick and balls, and I squirt a line of mustard onto my penis and slap it into a hot dog bun. I have to trick her into thinking it's food, see, 'cause she's fat as fuck. It ain't for no uninvited naked firemen's all giving me that crazy stink eye, like all of you are seconds away from raping the shit out of something. I ain't got time for that bullshit. And one of the firemen's is like, I am gonna get all National Geographic on that butthole of yours, boy. And before I can talk back to him, they're on me, raping the living hell out of my butthole, and I'm screaming, and I realize that I hate cooking chili beans, 'cause it always ends with me taking a bunch of strange penises up my butthole, and so that story right there, that's my analogy. That's a lot like a man shitting in my mouth in a mini-mall restroom. And that's my story. I put my tongue in a man's butthole, and it was pretty great. I hope you enjoyed it, or whatever. You know what? Why don't you go practice sucking penis by blowing the doorknob on your front door?